Well, folks, welcome back to Go Time. Get comfortable, crack yourself open a quarantini. It's go time, baby. I have been just sort of chilling, thinking about stuff on the car, sort of trying to rekindle a bit of motivation. Part of my motivation rekindling has been Seb working on his car. Yeah. He put central locking in his car. And then I remembered that I had all of the stuff that I needed to put central locking in this car.
So why not?
So I was going to do this ages ago, and then I realized the way that I was going to do it wasn't going to be as neat as I wanted it to be, as I had kind of dreamed of it to be.
Yeah, you bought the kit like a long time ago.
Yeah, I've had it for like over a year.
Yeah.
And I was just going to whack it in, but I decided against it. So here's the solution I came up with. What it is I've actually got an OEM grommet. I think this is from an AE82. I'm not really sure, but I just went to a Wreckers and I found the smallest grommets, the smallest like wiring harness grommets that I could with round holes, because drilling a round hole is much easier. So I think this is from an A82. Basically, these cars didn't have any wiring from the cabin to inside the door, but also like no power windows, no central locking, no speakers in the door. So no wiring ever needed to pass from the cabin into the door. Yeah. So to do that, you need to, get one of these bad boys. Hold that for a sec, I've got another one in here. So it does have a part number on it, but I haven't really been able to find it online. So if you are hoping to do this, I think it's from an AE82, but it might not be. But it's 82819-07010. It also says C20 on it and EPDM. If you can make any sense of that, there you go.
So we're going to take this. Yeah. Don't be disappointed. Dylan's already done it on that side. Yeah. But we're going to show everyone how to do it on this side. And so you can see this little indentation there, which is really cool. So that's
it's like stamped into the metal.
Hole can go, which is really convenient. So we'll put this here.
Yeah, and then that goes into the door.
Like that.
And I actually have the other side all done up. So I got a little overexcited, and I started doing it before we could start filming. But now I have that side done, so we can do this side sort of more efficiently.
I'm gonna open the door.
Oh yeah, nice.
Look at this. So satisfying. Dude, that is amazing to see in this car. Look at that.
Yeah. I'm only doing the front doors because I can't really be bothered doing the back ones.
There's not really much to gain from doing the back ones, and it's a lot of effort.
It is a lot of effort. So
bugger it.
Bugger it, yeah. Here's the kit that I have. That's the control unit box. This is the wiring harness. That's so this harness that it comes with is actually pretty whack. The ground actually comes all the way to like here, which would be in my door. And then the ground kind of comes off there, as well as these for the passenger side kind of come off like over here. So I cut off where they came off there, where they split off there. I like heat shrinked that so it was all sealed up, and then I split off the ground from over here because that's where I'm going to get my ground from. And then these I just sort of looped back and chucked that in the loom, wrapped it up.
Cool.
And I eliminated anything I didn't need to use, like the rear door ones. And so this is pretty much it. This is going to get cut here because it doesn't actually have to be that long.
Yeah, that's huge.
And I've just wrapped it in this like nylon loom and put some heat shrink on it.
Us wrap stuff in before.
Yeah.
It's pretty tasty.
Wiring 101 to me is just like get cool stuff to put around it because it just makes it so much neater.
Because even if it's a total mess, it just gets wrapped in a really nice material, and then no one will ever know.
Just like figure out what lengths your stuff needs to be and be decisive. Like that was number one for me, is just like decide how long stuff's going to be. Yeah,
instead of guessing and then wiring, and then you never cut it, and then you never actually wire it up, and then you just never do it at all. Yeah,
just measure and be confident and wrap it up and just get it done. Like it's not as intimidating as it seems. It just need to put this to that and that to this, and that's it.
Number one tip: if you don't know what you're doing, just be confident and confidently fuck it.
Dude, that's actually the key to life. Just be confident in what you do. Legit. If you try and drive hard but you're not confident, you'll crash. So just be confident.
True. Fake it till you stack it.
That's it. That's how I did it. Anyway, so this control box, I've found a pretty neat place for it. Move your ass, boy.
Ooh.
in here. Look, can you see? Yeah. So it's gonna go in the A pillar. It's kind of difficult to fan jangle it in there, but it does get like down into here, and I'm gonna sort of just shove some foam down in there and sort of tape it in, and then all my wiring's gonna run in the A pillar. But yeah, let's get started on the holes, I reckon.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so before we can drill any holes, we're gonna take this thing off.
This old thing.
This old thing. And I was just saying to Dylan, I've never actually taken a door off any cars before. Which is kind of strange. But it looks easy.
Yeah, just pretty fucking chills.
Alright, so we'll do that and then we can start drilling into that spot that we were talking about before, which is hiding behind the door here. Big man lift door.
These doors are so heavy, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, so heavy.
That is so weird. Sorry, I'll get out of the way. That's all good.
Put it inside where it's soft.
Goodbye. It looks like you got a massive tote bag. Very Melbourne of you. It looks so weird. Dude, who was that guy off Big Garage's mate, Nikita, and he just drove that S13 with like no doors on it all the time?
Yeah, that's wild.
What does it feel like sitting in there without a door? Dangerous or what?
It was pretty badass.
You reckon?
I feel like I'm in a Jeep. Brum brum.
Brum brum. So, dude, can I steal this seat?
No.
Thanks.
It's pretty wild. There's this stamped in flat bit right here. It's almost like, it literally feels like it's meant to be a grommet there. This little grommet here is like
the perfect size.
the perfect size.
That is insane.
Isn't that so whack?
That's so cool.
So yeah, I'm just gonna find the center of that
and drill away.
And drill away. If only I knew how to use other personal protective equipment.
Nice. Oh, it smells good.
And now, oh, you know what else there is here?
What?
A deburring tool.
Ooh, big brain.
Something we've never brained before.
Dude, we got them at work and it's so much fun. Deburr it with your fingies.
Yeah, nice.
It's mint, mate.
Alright, yeah, and then watch this.
That is sick. Look at it.
Little dangle.
I feel like that's like it reminds me of like cartoon aliens. They also have like noses that do that.
Yeah.
Or like weird ears. They actually do. It's got Shrek ears. In an old car like this, it already has rust. We don't want more rust, so we're just gonna paint it.
Caliper paint. Ah.
Yeah, man. Living in Melbourne be like big tote bag.
Yo, check out our new Go Time tote bags.
Can you fit in there?
Dude, I can fit at least 3 vinyls in here. I've got Tame Impala, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
What's another stereotypical band? No, that's enough. I could go.
And another King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard record.
I could go through life with that.
Ugh.
I could deal.
That is how you go through life.
Dude, yeah, that is my... Dude, watching a man just straight wrestle a door here. Like watching Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin of doors. Too soon, bro. Nice.
I love that. That is how you go through life. Just is. On like such a regular basis, I'm like, what do I listen to? And which King Giz album? And the reason we're putting the door straight back on, obviously, is because we have to now drill a hole in the door.
Yeah.
To get this to there. Simples.
Yeah, and we need to put this in there and sort of decide where the hole's going to be.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just going to like put it like there.
Cool.
Kind of find a spot for it.
Drill away, mate.
And then drill away.
Do we need to take the door off to drill?
No.
Just send it in there?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
This is a bit tricky, but... Oh wait, I'm going to put the window
I don't got
up.
it.
Make sure I don't drill into the window.
No, dude, that'd be sick. I fully wouldn't have thought of that.
These are the things you gotta use your brain for, mate. Nothing like a sharp hole saw.
That is a fully disgusting noise.
And that's it.
That is so cool.
How neat is that? It's literally like OEM.
Mega neat. Yeah, you wouldn't know. Like, aside from the little paint splotch, you genuinely would have no idea.
So neat.
Wicked. And then obviously also, like, you could just run wiring through there without a grommet that fits like that.
Yeah.
But then it's going to get covered in water.
Yeah, and it's going to look crap.
And it's, yeah.
And when you look at it, you're not going to be like, oh yeah, that could be OEM. You'll be like, oh yeah, somebody just drilled a hole in their door.
And ripped it through, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? Look, our standards have risen over time.
We're actually learning.
Yeah.
And now,
we do brain.
we're going to take the door cards off.
Okay.
Door card.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever done this on a Corolla either.
Have you ever worked on Corollas before?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you sure about that?
Just never pulled like interior parts apart.
True.
To be honest. Alright, let's do it. So you take this little cover off of here, and then you undo all the little screws in here. My finger's not a screwdriver, Dylan will need a screwdriver that one. And then you look at how much coffee has been spilled on the interior of your car because your cup holder is here. And because your pants in socks holder spills your coffee.
Pant in sock. No, it's not the pant in sock that spills your coffee, it's the having the very stiff coilovers. That Takumi style driving.
Cool.
Didn't you learn to roll the coffee around the cup, Dylan?
Yeah, you can see some delicious coffee.
That might actually be tomato sauce from a meat pie.
Oh,
yeah.
How very Australian of you.
I live in luxury. What can I say? You know, I'm not just
pulls apart 80s shitbox.
I don't just look like a fancy guy. I am a fancy guy.
My mistake.
Here we go. That's how it do.
Dude, look at all that green sauce in there.
Yeah, good eh?
How you going? Dude, what is all of that juice?
That's what holds the plastic on.
I know, but like, why is there so much when it doesn't, like, when it comes off so easily?
I don't know.
It's just funny.
Haha, it's just funny. Funny
not
haha.
Funny, like
wow.
Your haircut funny. Got him.
That is a pretty got him moment. Just because I cut my own hair doesn't mean you have to make fun.
Wait, can you show everyone how you cut your hair?
Oh yeah,
Dylan's like full on got a technique.
Steal his look. What you do, you grab your hair like this.
And you can tell that it's true too, because it all lines up.
Yeah, you just cut it like there. Just go, and then you shave the sides to 6 mil.
And then you look like a sick guy.
And then you look like a cool guy. And then it grows out. When it grows out, it looks much better. I literally haven't been to a hairdresser in years. That's actually how I cut my hair.
That's actually amazing. Oh, nice. So something they don't teach you in school is that when you're driving a 1982 Corolla and you really, really need a beer, they come factory in the door. See? Just like that. And they stay cold. Doors are well insulated, and the bottle opener also comes factory. Cheers.
Basically how this works, you've got a little actuator and this goes up and down and it moves this guy. So what you have to do is you have to get this thing and it attaches to the little like hole in here that sort of just actuates that. So what I've got to do is find a spot for it, which is decidedly
in the fridge.
In here, in the fridge, yes. Yeah, this guy attaches to there.
Yeah.
And then it goes bap, 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 bap.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah.
And you just like screw it on with that little clippy thing. Is that what that clip is?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sick.
So what I'm gonna do,
and then obviously wire up that little motor.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll grab another one of the actuators and I'll sort of place it where this one is.
Yeah.
On this side. Whack a hole, like whack a...
Oh, so you can actually line it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's a smart idea.
I might just go ham drill the first one and then the second one I'll do that with.
Cool.
Oh. It's kind of like a bit skew-iff because the door card's not on. It actually lines up.
Nice.
Come on, son.
You can do it. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm just going to zip tie this wiring harness like along this little ridge here. It's like, once again, there's like this
perfect little thing.
Perfect little ridge, this little notch for it to go through. So I don't know, it's pretty crazy, but so I'm just going to zip tie it in there like this. Oh! Shit. Is that on the roof?
Yeah.
God damn it. Dude, we're gonna look like full-on alcos in this episode.
Gone alcoholic.
I only had 2. So, I'm just gonna put the door cart back on.
Yep.
And then all that's really left after that is I just have to trim this that comes from the passenger side and route it up underneath the dash.
Yep.
And then I have to put my power to my power, which I already know where it's going, and my ground to ground, and then just tuck everything away, and that's it.
Cool.
And then I'll have working
Happy
central
days.
locking, which is so cool.
That's amazing. Bang.
And I'll show you a trick for putting this back on.
Yes, because I was just telling Dylan that when I did this years ago, I hated it.
Yeah, okay, so you just put this on there, and then because that has a chamfer on it, you just...
Oh. How did I not?
I don't know.
I swear that's what I would have done. I guess not.
You're a smart guy.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm not smart. Sweet, dude.
Yeah.
So what happens if I push this down?
Nothing, because it's not plugged in, and there's no battery in it. Well, it'll just lock.
And will it lock the other one?
No.
When it's on though?
Yeah, when it's on it will.
The wires have been pulled through. I don't know if you can see up in there. And they kind of run along underneath. And then they go through up here, through all of this. And Dylan is now currently feeding it out and trying to connect everything up.
This sucks.
Yeah, look, Dylan's just way too big for this. Dylan is now upwards.
I'm right side up.
Right side up. And the wiring is getting there. You can kind of see, do you want to point to where the little box is?
It's down there.
Right in there. Yeah, it's such a neat little spot.
So I'm just going to put a spade terminal, female spade terminal on this, and then whack it into a spare spot in the fuse box, which is constant 12 volts.
And your mum's your dad.
And then put this to ground, and then that's literally it.
Sick.
Bro, so keen.
That last one.
Last wire, just ring terminal on the ground so I can ground it on a bolt. I've already got a ground in there for my GPS speedo, so I'm just gonna put it in that same bolt, on that same bolt rather.
Cool. And then you'll have Lucky door.
Lock the door.
It's gonna be amazing, honestly. I really want to do this to my car now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can keep hanging out. If we go into lockdown, I don't have a camera. And Dylan does have this camera. So maybe worst case still, you can still film.
True.
Maybe. But I won't be there.
I can get you on Skype.
True! I can get on Skype and like, do nothing.
Give like moral support.
Yeah. I'll just be like, yeah, good job.
Well done, Bill.
Good job, buddy.
Alright. Here it goes.
Here we go.
Battery in. Get these MFs on. Oh! It fully works.
Dude, that is so cool. Wait. Oh.
Open that. Now close it. Okay, you can't open it.
That's so sick. Can I test whether if I do this one manually, it does the other one? Oh!
How good.
It does.
Still have to lock the back ones manually, but...
That's sick. Right. Wait, ready? I'll push this one down. And I'll pull it up. Oh, dude, that's actually amazing.
So good.
Let me in. Dude, that's insane. I don't know why that's so awesome.
It's so sick. Something about Corollas.
Doing normal car things.
Yeah, because they're just like a blank slate, a blank canvas to begin with.
Yeah.
That putting in any small amenities like a radio or like central locking.
Like a Bluetooth head unit or something.
It's just like the most exciting thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
And because you get to do it in your own sort of like way and sort of figure out how it works on your own.
Yeah.
Just makes it so much more satisfying.
Yeah. Well, like, because this is a hot rod, like, you know.
Yeah.
This is just like self-built, full motor swap, and it's 40 years old. So when you put in a luxury like this...
Dude, it's so cool. It's so satisfying.
It's amazing. It feels great.
So
the button
good.
feels really nice too.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, sick. So sick.
So good.
Alright, so that's the end of that one. That actually went really smoothly, which is amazing.
Yeah.
We don't usually do anything that's like tutorial-like.
Yeah.
But that's kind of close.
Yeah.
I guess. And now we'll be able to like fully nail it on my car, hopefully.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to do this until I just came to Dylan's house today. I didn't even think about it, but it looks super simple.
I've been putting a lot of thought. The reason why it's kind of tutorial-y, this one, is I've been putting a lot of thought into this I've been like planning to do this for like a year.
Yeah.
So I've kind of thought about every sort of little thing about it.
And especially with like little things like those little grommets. And
Yeah.
we'll have to find out what car
thing.
they're actually from.
Well, yeah, I don't know because I got some out of Subarus, I got some out of like Hondas and stuff. So.
We'll just go to a records and see if we can find anything kind of similar. Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's how you do it. Like it's a really easy mod in actuality, and especially if you don't care as much about like the finish as I do, because I'm pretty anal with this car.
Yeah.
I've had shit cars in the past, and I want this to
Don't
be
want
a really
this to be
cool
one of
car,
them.
So yeah, I'm
fair
trying
enough.
to do everything sort of to the nth degree.
Yeah.
So that's why I put so much attention to detail. But yeah, it's a really easy mod, but it's also easy to sort of take it to the next level and make it really neat like I have with this one. Make it really sort of OEM style.
Yeah, and also, since this is the end of the video, to address the elephant in the room, hopefully it doesn't get to the point where we can't film together, because we don't actually live together.
Yeah, we live quite away from each other.
Yeah, so what we're going to try and do is, we've started a Facebook page where we can send links for posts and stuff on our website, and we have a blog section on our website, so if you haven't checked that out, we put our website link in the description of our videos, and we have a blog section with like kind of what some of the videos are based on, and we write a little bit more detail because some stuff gets skipped in the videos. So in case we can't film, we really want to get some interesting blog posts so that you guys still have content. And
we've got a lot of photos and a lot of stuff that we can write about, so I think we'll be doing a few of those, or like one of those a week maybe. So
we'll do our best to keep up the content, and hopefully we can still film, but we've got one more video that we've already got filmed after this, which is cool. It's a bit of a throwback to Halfway Hangs, but yeah, hopefully we can keep making videos and we can keep the content up.
Well, that's all that there is.
That's it. That is it.
Thanks heaps for watching. Stay safe out there.
Peace out.
Have a good time.
Bye.